What do we got over here? What do we got over here? What are these in our new photo booth here, video booth?
Yeah, I'm just coming up with a bunch of stuff that I had around. Some old boa skis, ski rule, some different oils that you could buy way back. You know, the Le Mans name, which has been around forever, obviously. And it was all different two-stroke snowmobile oil from mobile to even steel. I never even heard of that one being there.
Steel snowmobiles.
Yeah, steel snowmobile oil. And then here's some Johnson.
With that being said, what do we have in our new video booth here, Pat?
Well, a little backstory on this sled. This sled was actually Jesse's sled back for the 22-23 season, I believe.
Yeah, this is my 23 Boost VR1 137. That was the first year of the Boost, wasn't it? Trail wise, at least.
Yep.
So this is my pink sled, the copy that we did of the Storm, and we ran it that year. I don't think we had a great year that year, so we didn't do too many miles, I don't believe. And then old Pat Boy decided to scoop it up, and that's what it looks like now. So this is Pat's first Boost, and it's had a life.
Yeah, it got it, like Jesse said, it was kind of a low mile season that year, so I bought it really right, obviously, from Bruce and here at Southside, and we've got one whole season on it now, this last year.
Yeah, because you bought it like halfway through the first season, I want to say.
Yeah, it was season of 24. I bought it like February.
Yeah.
Not a very great season that year at Tug and at home. We didn't have any snow at home in Western New York. Very minimal riding Tug. So needless to say, we didn't put many miles on it that season. This past season, we put quite a few miles on it.
Yep. And she ran like a top.
Yeah, it did great. We did have Will's tune in it all last season. We ran a P85 clutch on it, which was a little different than what a lot of people were doing. But this year we were just kind of looking for something more and something a little different.
We can never keep anything alone either, especially Pat, and Bruce. I'm probably the best one out of the three of us keeping things alone. So obviously in the mountainside, I mean, that's where the Boost came from. You guys know that. Brought in the trail side 850 version, 850cc. Mountain guys, Brant and all those guys at West have been doing 900 builds for a couple of years at this point, with Carl Cycles out there. So Pat got on the horn with me and Bruce and Jeremy behind the camera at this point and said, we're going to bring a 900 to the trail side and we're going to put it, in a Boost platform and go from there. So I kind of let them run with this one, so I'm going to let them talk about it. I don't know too much about it. I just know what's getting done and what's getting built, but they know the nitty gritties on kind of what is underneath the hood of this, so they can kind of take it from here. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, so when Pat gave me a call and decided that's what he wanted to do, it was more of, right away, Jack got at Carl's, he's been doing most of this, so that's where Pat went and got the top end. So Jack does his own porting and everything on those cylinders, and so you get the whole kit with an SLP head on it and 9R Y pipe, and then we built it from the bottom up. We fresh cranked it, and
so this bottom end is actually Jeremy behind the phone. He blew his sled up last year, top end blow up. So Bruce took that all apart, made sure all the T's were crossed and I's were dotted, and then they got a new crank.
Yeah, but we use an 850 crank, and we cleaned the cases up, just smoothed everything out leading in, and then started putting it together and built it from the bottom up.
And so that's that. Right now it has a P85 on it, a Patrick Custom Carbon P85, but it's getting tuned by Will from Velocity Sled Performance. He's all on board with this. He had kind of say in a little bit of things and a few things that we were talking about as well, or they were talking about. Again, I was kind of outsider looking in on this one. And we're gonna go to him to get this track dynoed at some point here, hopefully in the next month or so. And we're actually going to P85 tune it and P22 tune it. That actually leads us into this, which we were just talking about before we started this video. This is a P22 that was sent out to Patrick Custom Carbon for lightning and balance, correct?
No lightning, just balance.
Just balance. Okay, I couldn't remember.
Just balance, his bearing delete, and then his retainer. So
Yeah, so the new retainer setup, which if anybody takes P22 apart, basically when you do that, when you take the bolts out of this, the slug that's in here is only pushed in with an O-ring, and you can just pull it out, and then this is splined, and then you take that off. So they're basically just put together, they're not threaded together. He actually makes a piece that is hexed and actually threads into this and to help to hold the clutch together to make everything a little bit more solid. Then the bolt holds the clutch on the motor.
And this one actually has a bearing delete. So P22, as you guys know, we've talked about it before on the channel, actually has a bearing in here. So we have no belt adjuster, so the belt's as tight as it could be all the time. And it just rides on that bearing in there. Well, he actually deletes that. I don't know exactly how that's done, but now we're back to, this is almost like a hybrid kind of between an 85 and a 22. Just trying to make the longevity of the 22 a little bit better than what we've seen.
Yeah, and then using a belt adjuster
Correct.
in the rear clutch so you can tension it yourself like we've always done, rather than relying on it running on a bearing when you're on idle.
Right. But at the end of the day, we're bringing a 900cc boost-based VR1 to the platform. So it should be pretty cool. We're interested to see what it does. It sounds really good on the stand, which I'll put I don't know if I'm going to put it at the beginning or the end of it, but it sounds really healthy. It sounds very grunty down low, a lot of torque, it sounds like, at least. And then we'll have to wait, go get it tuned by Will. Right now it's got a Carl's tune in it, right, Pat?
correct, yeah.
Just so we can move it around and do a couple things with it, but fired it up, everything was good. Bruce put the motor together, so
Should stay together a little bit.
hopefully hopefully a mile or two, and then we'll see what it does. So it's kind of cool that I'm sure there's someone else that did it, but you know, we're going to be documenting it and showing kind of what it is and how much better it is, if better at all. You know, we don't really know yet. So Will hasn't tuned one of these, I don't believe.
Not a Carl's.
Not a Carl, so that'll be cool. Hopefully we can all get out to Canada over the border and see what we could do with him and kind of do some videos tuning there. It should be cool. This wouldn't be the only one that's getting done. We got some other stuff coming down the pipe too. That hopefully we get some video and tuning of there. And yeah, and we'll put it through the ringer. Hopefully whenever snow falls, but it'd be cool. It's fun. And again, it's cool that the sled was been in the group for,
Since it's
we're going to be in 26, yeah. So it was built in 22.
Almost 4 years.
Yeah, so almost 4 years. So that doesn't happen very often in this group. As you guys know, it normally gets turned over. So it's cool to go through it, but Pat's really good maintenance-wise. I mean, bearings, jack shaft bearings, drive shaft bearings, all skid. And this sled, I mean, it's been through Bruce's shop with chocks and stuff. But as you guys know, just like we talked about, and Jeremy's build holding the camera, this is also getting all Fox stuff too. So we're gonna have a fleet of sleds with all Fox stuff this year, which is really cool. So just testing and tuning that stuff, testing and tuning this, see how this stays together, how it performs, and let you guys know kind of everything what we're doing. So I don't have anything else if you guys don't.
No, I think that covers it. Next is going to be what kind of power we get out of it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, which would be cool. And again, I mean, we, obviously have been with Will for a bunch of years now, and he's going to be the one kind of touching the keyboard and seeing what he could get out of it. So, but yeah, that's it. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and stay tuned to see what this does or does not do. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.